Jane Mensani is Najatum say NDC for Asema Omokano and Okretrodo, and that they basically accept to say the register is not credible. And the NPP for some year press conference, the National Pigs Party in Preko Party no almost say year counter press conference. Etia the Ghana for nyina kase omope Ghana for nyina ahemfo asofo Muslim mpenifo maamefo enkwara youth obia say the register needs to be looked at independently by an independent auditing firm. Obia Jatum, because we all want to go into the elections as an election a better transparent, credible in Tokwabiansi. This is not something new. The NPP have called for a register to be looked at before, and it was done. So what is making the NPP today have issues with Ghanaians, not just NDC? Ghanaians, CSOs, NDC, other political parties, Ahemfo, Asofo, Impenifo. Why is the NPP? I don't know money on what problem? Because if a political party is transparent and believes in transparency and believes in democracy, they will support something like this, because it is only through transparent process that will make everybody's conscience clear. See, I can't say a cromfo. Ni aka se betena konwa we so akonwa wo tena so a na se wo ye kromfo a obetwa hwe wo tena so na wonya kromfo a wo ntwa hwe a se wo deny anasa wo ka se wo tena konwa no so a it means wo ye kromfo. So for the NPP to even say they have an issue with Ghanaians saying that the register must be cleaned, you know, it means the NPP as a political party is a criminal organization. Now, Pentium 2, General Secretary, a friend Pentium 2 General Secretary, said he did a press conference today. Or say, if the EC has to demand of the NDC for a forensic audit, in the NPP will also hit the streets and demonstrate against the EC. Now, Opesem is reading as a reasonable, normal human being who is healthy. If the EC heads to demand, if the EC heeds to demand of the NDC for a forensic audit, we in the NPP will also hit the streets and demonstrate against the EC. Pentium 2 General Secretary cannot see. If the EC heeds to the demands of the NDC for a forensic audit, we in the NPP will also hit the streets and demonstrate against the EC. Now, the Pentium 2 General Secretary, Justin Kodia Odi NPP, will say Electoral Commission no, eji the NDC and Ghana for air canu tuma. Omo NPP so be demonstration tia EC no. Omo per se Electoral Commission ebeji the Ghana for nyina pe atum. Omo say is regitum say obeba independent forensic auditors ebehwe registered man say na koto aba omo the National Pigs Party no omo so be ye kire momiankotie the Pentium 2 General Secretary of the NPP.
Yes, in opposition we also attack the Electoral Commission. We also make some comments about the Electoral Commission, but I also believe that as a nation, and at this point we call also on the media and civil society to put all political parties on check. Because at the end of the day, as politicians, we want to win elections. And it could be your strategy that, okay, let me try to put the Electoral Commission on the spotlight. Let me put the Electoral Commission to do certain things in our way. But it bestows one on the Electoral Commission as independent body to remain firm.
Next week, the NPP will also petition the Electoral Commission regarding some discrepancies in the register.
NPP has also detected some errors in the register, some including dead people in the register, and some people whose name has been transferred, or some people who wanted to do transfers but has not been effected. All these things are what we are planning to send to the Electoral Commission next week, based on what we have detected, and we expect the Electoral Commission to use their internal mechanism to address all those issues.
General Secretary of the NPP, this is the first part. I'll play the second part. Or say, almost NPP for the National Pigs Party. Almost so a detective errors be registered him. Now errors no more detect. Someone will say nipa bi wo ha eni some more registered him. Nipa bi wo ha omo transfer. Baby also nkede omo konya for manko. Nipa bi wo ha e wo some more registered him. Omo ni registered him. Nipa bi wo ha you move omo fi baby. Nipa bi wo krampo eni some more registered him. Into almost so detect say omo detect error e wo registered him. Meaning they have basically confirmed or reaffirmed the position of the NDC. Into the NDC can all these months NPP for Abba Abechirim say no correct. Because NPP for also say the NDC focus register no nyoma bi wo ma eni se ewom nyoma bi wo ma o se yifrim no and the Pentium 2 general secretary of NPP na beka che say almost kra nim say register no e wo defects o Jimmy for kasa on hwe ne to o Jimmy for so kasa na so hu camera sa o kasa on hwe ne to o kasa anyhow we are general secretary no we Jimmy a de bia no party no obema nkofo mu so mo Jimmy. Now the general secretary wababo on time beka Ghana for so yen so krampo no even though yen pese is no ebe forensic audit no yes ye detect say the same register na NDC focus a register no in problems wom enye the incredible no nipa bi wom enise wom nipa bi transfer bi ankosiye register no enye credible no and the NPP for through their general secretary ne say eyampa omo krampo so detect so one omo magana for nyina tia say a right to say was say yama forensic audit independent forensic auditors to audit EC register no. Because the problem was caused by the EC. The problem was started by the EC, and the people who caused the problem are not the people who are supposed to solve the problem. We need to have an independent body to make sure that the problem has been solved. Send we can have trust in the register. Inti the general secretary of the NPP na ba bonta magana fo nyina isi nyina akoma to eyim. NPP for say register no enye credible. NPP for say register no problems wom. NPP for say almost we dictate say nyoma bi o register ni mo ani se de elections nim. Inti why will any intelligent honest Ghanaian na onya aboa beka say register no mema EC mbiem ema yenye edien audit wo register nim. E kire wo ye kwasea. On say general secretary nejiminti no odwin say oyeme no nim so oye ne na NPP for we omo jimi ma catch them consistently they think like pigs omo mudi party we nim endem re no they are like pigs omo gini sem preku suddenly or God being so good and the general secretary of NPP abeka kire or say omo dictate musantie biem enya me na mekan or say omo dictate say register no enye credible meaning the omanebo ama doctor any NDC for any Ghana for nyina kan no kre enti kwasia be na beka se meme yen audit register no.
Yes, in opposition whose name has been in the register. NPP has also detected some
discrepancies in the register.
NPP has also detected some errors in the register. Some including dead people in the register, and some people whose name has been transferred, or some people who wanted to do transfers but has not been effected. All these things are what we are planning to send to the Electoral Commission next week based on what we have detected. And we expect the Electoral Commission.
You see, they are also saying, say, errors now who are registered, no, they call Electoral Commission. Meaning, Omajiatum say the register is not credible. The conversation should end here. The Electoral Commission should allow independent forensic auditors to come and audit the register. Because for now, the two major political parties in Ghana, say, register no, there are errors. Register no, there are errors. When it be about register, so when you need part 10, now you will say error crowd when you part 10, the register is not credible. Because every Ghanaian who is sane and has the day is in right frame of mind and has clocked the age of 18 and has registered has the right to vote. Until you cannot, and our constitution states explicitly that you cannot deny or disenfranchise a Ghanaian, even one. Everybody are with the 18. Now you register you cannot deny even one person. In this we detect nipa 10 krano error registered nipa 10 we need to rectify it before we go to the elections, because you don't have the right. Nobody has the right in Ghana to deny anybody from voting. So nipa no 18 years and over. Na adwumu edaho na wa register. Nobody. It is not about the number. It is not about 100,000 people. It is not about 200,000 people. It is not about 100 people. It is about you disenfranchising an individual or a Ghanaian. It does not matter the number of errors you have seen. The moment you see, say, Obi, through these errors, will not get the opportunity to vote. That error needs to be corrected. It is not the magnitude of the error. It is not the number of people we have seen, and I say the small number. It is about if somebody will be denied, his rights from choosing a leader, that person, that problem needs to be resolved. In the NPP for say almost hundreds of errors in that register. NPP, NDC for say almost hundreds of errors in that register. So why should we go into the elections with such register embroiled with a lot of problems and errors? Moment Sentie Pentium 2. ASEM.
Of God, people are born every day and people die every day. So even if you clean the register today, on December 7, there'll still be dead people in the voter register. So you cannot stand on that basis and make the accusation that dead people in the register. So at least these are issues that you need to think to and put it to the NDC that they have no case in it. A friend also asked about what if the NDC, the Electoral Commission, see to what the question that the NDC is making. In fact, then people also hit the street to demonstrate against the Electoral Commission. Then it will also mean that the Electoral Commission is not consistent. Because in 2015, it's the same Electoral Commission that told us that they have the body, they have the capacity to make sure that internally they resolve issues. So we ask them what has changed. People are born every day and people die every day. So even if you clean the register today, on December 7, there'll still be dead people in the voter register. So you cannot.
This guy is a lawyer. This guy, or see, nipa wu ene eden yawu nipa. Inti as far as say nipa ni bi wu na yawu nipa ni bi de. Eden register no problem wom. We na ukako find some good with Chinko court. Obeka che judge say judge. Bantima akromfo ho. Say we are akromfo ho. Oba even take cry say ankomusua de cry akromfo ho. Intend obi akọwi otumfo akọnwa problem ne level of intelligence, the reasoning level near with Jimmy. He's justifying their incompetence, he's justifying illegality. The EC have been given a job to do. That is why we do a exhibition. That is why we do a registration. That is why we do a first time registrant. That is why the EC has been given over 307 million Ghana cedis to get this work done. And for a whole general secretary or the party him say and the unipa and the biwu into your names which are not supposed to be in the register. What's the big deal? Wait and a lawyer. Pentium 2, where Jimmy, you see their argument. You see, politics now TV so. Now you pay attention. We ignore the details. So some people are dying, and some people are as people are dying, some people are being so born. So if today the EC and there are dead people in the register, so what's so right now if they bantama bro for tantan where any problem no where any problem no had a level of reasoning because if you are lawyers organo now what you will be by the say to your legal fees me could defend you adentra otumfo bantama amanfo wiankonwa oba se wiankofo wiankonwa take ya ese omusua de owe ukwa ye wiankonwa into otumfo ye wiawa sese go a problem be ne wom. He is justifying foolishness and crime. He is justifying foolishness. Atajuwe and omusabusa na osaka so say say ECD NDC for asem almost the National Pigs Party no be ye kire adenti na o say EC etie NDC ma ye be registered him ma independent forensic auditors ebe audit register no almost be come wegu akoye demonstration. The level of thinking of these pigs difficult to reason with them. This is the general secretary of a political party. If you are with the level of thinking. Now, utia kwa we na utia fifi kotea. I had to say we are not supposed to even vote in Ghana. And it's a NPP. Nipa di echire. So fifi kote kasa. Fifi kote kasa. Na kwa we kasa. It looks like say it's a mismatch for us to even be voting in Ghana. Say I was say compare NDC, NPP to NDC. Why? Why should we even do it? Share original chairman of Ashanti region. National Nana Kwesi na chairman won to me. Who compels Edentina was say Nana Kwesi kura to TV so say or campaign because nipa now any opponent now only the party with Jimmy. How can you reason with a foolish man? How can you reason with a foolish man, a foolish idiot? How can you reason with these people? You can see the difference. Omo chairman what is wakasa? Omo chairman, I see doing kesi akasa na NPP chairman kasa. NPP chairman, I say ajija asori sike wiene so omboso enkanjreye. Enianom. Why hunter. I say yeba no di anim. Omo nyin so mfaso bia. Look at Asia Dunketia. See the things O lady. It is sometimes people say, how did we get here? How can we be allowing pigs to compete humans? A whole general secretary of a political party. I was so a lawyer. Utumi Jinasi TV so kase nipa na ebi wu ene ya wu bi. Enti se register no a wufo woman. What's the big deal? A whole general secretary. A whole general secretary of a party in government. Or say or a lawyer. Enti kwasiafo no mutumi Jinasi TV so kase ayin. Se we dia oku nipa keke. Obetime bi na naka say where they say oku akwara ne keke. He does not even understand asem na all kanu. Oh, register no ye ebi wu ene ye wu bi. Enti say dead people wo ma na ye den. Obi na chim ade we wu no. We mu person mu di Ghana anim. Ya tena nkofo hu 8 years. 8 solid years. Ya tena ndwan we hu. And the party is not even willing to have a transparent election. The NPP from J.A. Kufuor time, the NPP, they have never won elections legitimately. Oka Chem say, Ebi wu, and yes, ye kumbi, inti say dead people ma, 10. Less than 40,000 people na NDC do win elections. Less than 40,000 people. Na udio join we do anima. Na Ghana lawyer ye na ye funtra. Ghana law ene eto emobi ekase obi a lawyer Ekufuor do nam Ghana so a lawyer oni certificate enter na kwasiafo we etumi be party general secretary lawyer na lawyer we Jimmy say lawyer you cannot reason lawyer Jimmy ena yamma ne medi Ghana enim lawyer Jimmy na majority of people in Ghana some lawyers omo Ghana about 40% omo Jimmy for they can't even reason me say lawyers or more Ghana, about 40%, they don't qualify to be lawyers. They bought that thing to get into law school. 90%, 70%, 40% of them. Unnecessary, wasting our time and resource. They cannot even cross the border. Among fufu, they cannot cross and reason to win a case. They are buying that slot. And if you want to be a lawyer, Obapa with car, Obetima Kutiadia Chia, na bloggers do what she said, Oko law school, Kwasiaseme Koso Ghana, no. Nanka Edo pro way to be lead the NPP.